Hey, happy travelers. Welcome to Sandals Royal Barbados, one of two Sandals resorts here on the island of Barbados that are located right next door to each other, and you have full exchange privileges. Stay at one, play at two. You can enjoy the restaurants, bars, and activities of either resort regardless of where you stay. We're here today to give you a full and complete tour of Sandals Royal Barbados Resort. Now, if you're looking for Sandals Barbados Resort tour, that will be in our Sandals Barbados playlist. You can find that on our YouTube channel as well as some daily videos. But right now, let's go ahead and explore Sandals Royal Barbados. We'll take you around and give you the full complete tour. That's gonna start right now. All right, so we start at the front of the resort here. We have our Sandals logo with the waterfall going behind it, and you're gonna see lots of lovely landscaping throughout the entire resort area here at Sandals Royal Barbados and next door at Sandals Barbados. Just tons of flowers and trees, foliage. It's quite gorgeous. Here we enter the Porte Cochere, so this is where you will get dropped off from your airport shuttle, bus, or luxury car, depending on what kind of room you have and what setup you have. So they'll pull through here, drop you off. They'll take care of the luggage for you. That will be delivered to your room later on, and they'll take care of everything for that. This is also where you will get picked up when you leave the resort, and you can see the bags over there. That is actually baggage storage, so if you need to access that luggage before it's delivered to your room, this is where you will come. Now, of course, Sandals Royal Barbados is club and butler level rooms only, so no luxury level here on this side, although they do have it next door at Barbados. So right over here, you can see the Island Routes desk. This is where you'll come to purchase any additional excursions off a resort. Those are for an additional cost, but they can get you set up right over there. And then next to that, there are some restrooms and like a little library lounge sitting area you can relax in. Now, on the other side of the Porte Cochere, we will find the Sandals Loyalty and Travel Office. This is where you can go in and book your next Sandals or beaches stay, and they will provide you a discount for booking on resort. And if the trip you're currently on was booked through a travel agent, you can book here, and that one will be sent to the travel agent as well. But if the trip you're on right now was not booked through a travel agent, then you cannot book here and have that sent to an agent. Just something to keep in mind. But you kind of have to break the cycle, so to speak. But yeah, you can book here at the Loyalty and Travel desk, and they'll get you set up, get you a nice discount. Now, next to Loyalty and Travel, we have Club Sandals. As I mentioned, all rooms here at Royal Barbados are club or butler level. So if you're in a club level room, once you get dropped off from the airport shuttle and they take your bags, you will go inside the Club Sandals lounge here, and that's where they will complete your check-in, do your authorization, get you any information, and then they will escort you to your room. And throughout your stay, you can come into the lounge. It's open 24/7 with club access. They are in the lounge from, I believe, 8 to 10 daily. There's snacks and stuff in there. So let's go ahead inside and take a look at that. Inside the Club Sandals lounge now, they do have a television with departure times and arrival times for flights. And then they have the two concierge desks here where they can get you set up with reservations for dining, reservations for snorkeling, answer any questions you may have. And there's lounge seats throughout. There's even some games. They do have two TVs over there that play live sports, another lounge area. And then tucked up in the corner here, they do have the drink and snack station, so specialty coffee machine, does specialty coffees, hot chocolate, things like that. And they have like some tea and some accoutrement there, some little pastries inside the serving dishes. They'll have a little cocktail of the day that you can get served up there, and then other things to make drinks as well. So all included here in the Club Sandals lounge. And inside the Porte Cochere next to the Loyalty and Travel desk, there is this reception desk. You can come and ask any questions you may have, or if you need assistance with departure or taxi or something like that, they'll take care of that there for you. And then over here we do have another lounge area that also has a specialty coffee machine and tea and things of that nature. The refrigerators down below usually have soda, water, things like that inside of them. And then we just have the big open air Porte Cochere lounge area, couches and TVs and all kinds of fun stuff. It is quite massive, actually. It goes up very high. One cool thing about the resort, I'm not going to keep mentioning it and pointing it out, but I do want to show it here, is they have these cool like couches and chairs and different style of day beds and things you can lounge and relax in while you're outside here enjoying this beautiful weather in Barbados. So these are scattered throughout the resort. We will be seeing them everywhere we go. Now, one thing I really like that they're doing here is that they have these signs up that point you in the right direction of things and let you know where you need to go. So you can see here, if we were to go to the right, that's just going to be some room buildings and different areas of accommodations. If we go to the left, we do have other accommodations, and then we'll start getting into activities in the conference center and things like that. So this is kind of coming over to the right side, which is going to be towards the Barbados Resort, and then we have back over to the left, which is going to be the main area of Royal Barbados. So let's actually go ahead and head to the right here. We'll take a look at this little courtyard area where these accommodation buildings are. All right, I thought it might be helpful to kind of stop and look at the map I have here just to kind of give you an idea of where we're at. So right here is the Porte Cochere area. That's where we just were, so where you get dropped off, and then the Club Sandals Lounge, Loyalty and Travel, all of that's right there in that area. So we just came out and now we came this way. So you can see here we're entering the South Seas Village area. We have our Rondevals over here, and then we have some other buildings along the side. So that's where we're at right now. So we just came down that path right there, and then this is actually the back of the Club Sandals Lounge, and then that path right there takes us back out to the Porte Cochere. There's the guard shack right there. So then we see our accommodation buildings starting. We have rooms all along the side there, all the way down. And then you can see those Rondevals that I mentioned. They're all, if you don't know what Rondevals are, they're almost like little houses, basically. They're really, really nice. And you can see you have this cool little private entry there, kind of goes in, and you have the gate with the door you can close off. You have your own private pool, and it's this rounded little house that you stay in. They're really awesome, and I hope we get to check some out. We're going to be seeing some different room types while we're here. So be sure to check out all the videos in our Sandals Barbados, Royal Barbados playlist. You can find all of that there for whatever rooms we do end up seeing. And across from the Rondevals, again, are accommodations buildings. You can see on the sign here, Point Sienna, Hibiscus, Azure, and Cassia. So as we come around here, those rooms will continue on these kind of like perimeter buildings. You can see that's actually the end of the resort. You see the gate and the wall out there. It's the end of the resort, so we have our rooms over here. Just wanted to point out that there is this nice lagoon style pool here across from the room. So we're going to be seeing some swim up suites. This right here is mostly just a pool area that anyone can enjoy, because you see it's not connected to the rooms. We do have the sidewalk in between at this point, but once you get further down, they actually do connect to the rooms. So you can see here the pool goes around like that, and then over at that point you actually start getting connected to the rooms. So yes, these are called swim up suites. You can actually swim up from the pool. You have the little shelf there with some water on it. Like, that's actually water on that shelf where those chairs are, and then a step up onto your patio and inside your room. So a really nice room feature that you can have here. All right, and just around the bend there, you can see back to our Rondevals. Here is that lagoon pool with the swim up suites attached to it. It also continues on the other side, so a little break here in the middle, and we're gonna walk across that break. It's like a little bridge, and we're gonna go through this archway because there's some stuff to see back here. And once again, I am loving these signs, so helpful to help you figure out where you need to go. We only have one thing to the right, the conference center, so let's turn and head that way and try to find that. One thing I want to point out as we make our way over there, you'll see here this sign says designated smoking area. You will see those throughout the resort, so there's no smoking in your rooms or just in general areas, but you can smoke in designated areas, and they have several of those available. So there's the path we just came down, loving the trellises with the bougainvilleas and the lights on them. Like I said, the landscaping here is phenomenal. You can see we have some of those room buildings right over here as well, but we're gonna come around the path, turn over here to the side. Here we are on the perimeter. You see the perimeter wall there, so that's actually out just to General Barbados Off Resort. But we see these couches here in this big entry area. This is the entrance to the conference center. Let's go inside and take a quick look. Well, unfortunately, we won't be able to go inside and take a look because the doors are locked, but we can look through the glass here. You can see it's a standard conference center setup. They have different rooms, breakout rooms, and things like that. So if you have any conference or business meeting needs while you're here, you do have the conference center you can take advantage of. Since we can't go in the conference center, I will just tell you a little bit about it. They have a ballroom A, B, and C. You can also put all of those together. There's also an executive ballroom area. There's a planning area. So nice space to have here. It's over 5,000 square feet. It looks like about somewhere around there in total. And they do have different setups that they can do for seating and different arrangements, things like that. All right, back at our sign where we split off. We went right earlier to the conference center. Now we're going to go left here. And we find first our tennis courts. We come up here, we have this nice little couch under this covered little gazebo area, I guess you could say. and then you can enter the tennis courts here. As you can see, they have 2 full-size courts. They even have some benches that are covered out there for any spectators. Very nice. They have the lights all around as well, so if you wanted to play at night, that could be an option for you there too. Just down the path from the tennis courts, we will find the Aqua Center, as you can see on the sign there. So you see this little pool. They'll actually use this for scuba diving instruction, scuba diving certification. You can have a nice little day bed there and a picnic table as well. See, they actually usually put these dive site maps up for the various islands that you're visiting at Sandals or beaches. So they show all the different dive areas that you can go to here in Barbados. And they have their dive pool rules and towels and things like that. But yeah, they'll use this for instruction. You can take scuba diving classes here. You can get certified on resort, and then you can dive at the resort. And if you are scuba certified, that is included with your stay at Sandals or beaches. So daily scuba diving excursions. They also have daily snorkeling excursions if you're not scuba certified. Lots of great options to be had. All right, let's take another look at our map again. So remember, we started here at the Port of Kashir. These were all the rondevals. They're all just kind of there together in that little cluster, and there's not really anything else in there. And then these are the accommodation buildings, the lagoon pool for the swim-up suites. These are accommodation buildings here. We saw the conference center, tennis courts, and then the aqua center with the dive pool right there. So what I'm going to do now is head back out by the Port of Kashir. Remember, we came out and then we went this way. Now we're going to go back there, but we're going to go this way. All right, back at the Port of Kashir, there's those cool like chairs and couches I was talking about. So again, we went through there and saw that side of the resort, rondevals and other accommodation areas over there. There's those day beds I talked about. Now we're going to turn and head to this side of the resort. So we make our way down the path. The first thing we'll find, we see all this outdoor seating here because this is the Jerk Shack. Of course, this is where you can get jerk chicken and other island favorites. They will serve you here at these picnic tables, get you food and drinks. This is a Sandals staple and a returning guest favorite, obviously included with your stay here, as is all dining. So check out the Jerk Shack for your good eats. And then right next door to the Jerk Shack, we find this large pavilion, which is the gaming area. So they have 2 ping pong tables, foosball table, billiards table, and they have all the equipment that you would need stored over there on the shelf. There's a TV in here. They have a specialty coffee machine. Get some drinks on over there if you would like. And they even have a table and chairs here if you'd like to sit down and rest. Lots of cool fun to be had here at the games area. There's actually some real cool fun, some unique fun located right next door inside that building. I'm gonna put that on hold for just a second. I want to turn back and talk about our pool here. So this is our South Seas pool with swim up bar. You can see the big covered tiki looking hut there. That is the swim up bar, so you can swim up from right inside the pool and get your drink, or if you're staying dry, you can just walk down and get a drink from the bar. They do have tables and chairs there. Lounge chairs with umbrellas all the way around, but the pool, you can see it just spreads throughout there. Got a nice waterfall coming from the whirlpool up above there. That's right, that area right there is a whirlpool. It just cascades on over, so you get that nice waterfall effect. They do have some bubblers going over there, and the pool just continues on throughout. So a very, very nice pool space here right at the beginning of the resort. Across from the pool, and again, right next door to the gaming area, is this massive area that I said is very special. This is unique to Sandals Royal Barbados. You won't have nothing else like this at any other resort, at least as of now. Do you see all these couches out here with the TVs? Check it out, tons of lounge space. They usually have live sports on out here or something like that. Well, that's not what's special here. What's special is on the inside. Let's go in and take a look at this. So as you saw from the sign on the door, this is Lover's Lane, bowling alley, and bar. So the bar is huge, right here centrally located as you come in, and they do have some tables and chairs there as well if you want to sit and enjoy the live sports up on the TVs at the bar. They also have TVs over here on the wall. But here is the featured area. This is the bowling alley. Look at that. 4 full lanes of bowling action. You have all the bowling balls right here, so split between the 2 areas, just like a normal bowling alley would be. Check out the artwork. Retro style, I'm loving it. I love the name Lover's Lane. This is awesome. This is like a huge selling point of this resort. This, if you love bowling, you want to stay at Sandals Royal Barbados or Barbados right next door, you can come over and enjoy the bowling alley, even if you're over there. Do have the shoes counter here, so you can get your shoes if you need those to go bowling. And they can handle other things as well. They also have a lounge and game area over here on the side. They're having a meeting over there right now, so I don't want to bother them. But it's just some couches, and they have like a big Connect 4 and stuff like that. But this is, of course, the real piece de resistance, Lover's Lane. Oh, just take it all in. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this isn't just a bar, this is a craft beer bar. So they have a bunch of special craft beers that you can enjoy here. All right, back to our map here to kind of get reacclimated. Again, Porte Cochere here. So we came through, we saw the pool, the Jerk Shack, and then this big building right here is the craft beer bar and the Lover's Lane bowling alley. So if you continue going on this side, you're just gonna start hitting some room buildings. So we're gonna cut back over here and kind of see what's along this stretch. So we depart the Lover's Lane bowling alley and the craft beer, find these tables and chairs, and we're just gonna walk through this courtyard, landscaped area to get over here to the other side to see these different things that we've been missing. So we have our pool that we already talked about over here on this side. So I'm just gonna kind of walk down the path, and then we're gonna catch this perimeter here of this courtyard area and just walk along like that. So over here at this end of the pool, I want to point out they have more umbrellas and like these covered couch areas and tables and chairs as well. But we turn around and we find what we actually came to see, which is Butch's Steak and Seafood. Let's head inside. So right when we come in, you can see the sign there, Butch's Steak and Seafood. They have the check-in desk here. So this restaurant does require reservations, and it does have resort evening wear dress code. So you do have to dress up a little bit more to come to this restaurant. You can see it's not the biggest. I do like the curved booth there in the back, but I like the color palette they have here in the restaurant. So Butch, named after the founder, Butch Stewart, and like its name suggests, this is a steakhouse, and it also has some seafood. Again, reservations required, but this is included, as are all restaurants at the resort. So right next door to Butch's Steak and Seafood, we will turn here and we will find Chi Asian Fusion Restaurant, which I love the outdoor here. As you come up, we got the seats there. Loving the koi pond action with the water lilies. They do have outdoor seating here. You can dine al fresco, and it is covered in case it rains. Just, wow, really nice actually, the entrance here. Let's see if we can go inside and take a look. Check-in desk right when we come in and we turn. Look at this. Look at that. That is so cool. So this is a kind of a big restaurant here. You see they have the high top there, these different like booth seats and tables and chairs, and then it wraps around to the back there. Love the artwork up on the ceiling, and they have these cool like curtain things, but nice big windows, get some natural light in here. And then as I mentioned, you can go outside and dine al fresco right through there. Now this restaurant, Chi, does also require reservations like Butch's did, but there is not a resort evening dress code. It's resort casual. So right next door to Chi, we will find the American Tavern. This is a casual eatery. So no reservations or dress codes or anything here. They do have an al fresco outdoor dining area here on the side, and there's also dining indoors as well. So this is our look right when we come in. Oh my gosh, look at this artwork. This is incredible. Very American, as the name would suggest. So we can turn to the right here. We do have some tables and chairs and booths. They also have TVs in here. Look at this, it goes way up. Look at that. Cool little statue thing. Natural light coming in from the windows up there. There's a seating area over on this side as well. And then this wraps around and goes into this room. Nice big sunroom over here that you can eat in. So this is a huge, huge establishment. And you can walk through the back here. They do have a wine fridge there. Check-in desk here. Hello. And as we make our way through the back, you can see it's kind of like the buffet style setup in here. They got the juice machines, got it set up for breakfast right now. Cereals and pastries and all kinds of good stuff. Get your food on, good eats here. Wow, this is quite nice. I like this place a lot. And right outside the American Tavern, we'll see all of these chairs set up here in this theater area. This is the entertainment stage. They all have nightly performances here, live entertainment. Last night they had music and dancing, a dance party. They had fire twirlers and fire eaters. Lots of cool stuff happening here at the stage. And then next to the stage, we turn and find the beach house. As you can see, it says Resort Shop. This is where you can go in and buy merchandise. They are open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Let's take a look. So all kinds of stuff to buy here in the beach house shop, including electronics. They have headphones, earbuds, Bluetooth speakers. They have snacks and drinks that you can purchase. They have alcohol, clothes, jewelry, all kinds of fun stuff for purchase in the store. And as I stand next to this beautiful Sandals waterfall here, I want to come back to our map because it's just going to get a little confusing here. So Lover's Lane and all that, right? We did this and saw the restaurants there, Butch's and Chi, the American Tavern, and then the entertainment stage there, and then that's where the shop is. So what I'm gonna do now is just kind of go around the corner here, and then we'll cut back into this area. We'll go see the South Seas Village and all of this stuff here, and then we'll come back out to this main big area. And in real time, there's the stage, there's the beach house. We're coming through here. So we have our signs again that tell us where we need to go. So out here to the big pool and out to the beach, we're coming through this path to this section. So you can see the sign there says Beach House Resort Shop. That is the same gift shop, it's just on the other side, the other entrance. But I want to turn here and show that they have the Epics professional imaging. This is the photo studio, so you can go inside, set up a photo session, get your pictures taken, purchase those inside of the Epic studio there. And next door to Epics, we'll find Colombian Emeralds International. So of course you can go inside and purchase jewelry, open Monday through Sunday. That's every day of the week, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. As you can see, it's actually a pretty decent sized store. They have all kinds of jewelry in there that you can go in and purchase. Now past Colombian Emeralds International, if you head on through and continue on that path to that building, that's actually gonna take you to Barbados Resort, Sandals Barbados, and you'll leave Royal Barbados. We don't wanna do that. We're gonna turn here. And again, this other entrance to the beach house, we're gonna come through this area because there are a couple things to see back here. Directly across from that entrance to the Beach House Resort Shop, we'll turn and find this building, which is the Butler Elite Lounge. If you have a Butler Level room, you can come in this lounge. Let's head in and look. So you see the signs there say Butler Elite. You can come and visit if you have any needs. Again, if you're staying in a Butler Level room, all kinds of couches and chairs in here, games, different things. And they also have a bar area in here with TV, specialty coffees, teas, pastries, and alcoholic drinks, water, juice, different things. So past the gift shop and the Butler Elite Lounge, we will find Sweet and Salty's gourmet donuts and coffee. Special here to Sandals Royal Barbados. Oh, that's awesome. And of course they have the coffee machines here, specialty coffees. Looks like they have some teas and hot chocolates and things as well. Looks like they have some flavored water there, some little donut bites, and then they have all kinds of flavors. Look at this. Of donuts, they have soft pretzels, monkey bread, they have filled donuts, and they even have some brownies down below. Lots of great stuff. Past the Sweet and Salty's Donut Shop, we'll find another courtyard area with a nice day bed, and then we'll find the entrance to the Red Lane Spa and Salon directly ahead of us, and the Red Lane Fitness here on our left. And they have the fitness center hours and information posted outside. And right when you come in, they have some towels wrapped, cleansed, ready for you to use, as well as some yoga mats that you can just grab there if you want to use those too. And they post a fitness schedule for different kind of classes and things that they'll have going on throughout the week. So decent sized fitness center. There's some free weights. They have treadmills, ellipticals, resistance machines, TVs throughout, playing live sports or movies, various things. Yeah, pretty nice. Now let's take a quick look inside the Red Lane Spa and Salon landing area. So they have the nail suite here. You can get mani-pedi treatments. Unfortunately, there's someone getting a treatment in there right now, so we're not gonna go in. You do see they have some products for sale though. And then this is just kind of the main lobby area, the check-in desk, and they have a relaxation area table where you can sit as well. So quick look at the hair salon inside. You can get all your hair treatments here. The various stations set up for that. We have the outdoor area here. Now the pool's currently closed due to protocols, but they do have these like 2 whirlpools and a nice big fountain back there, some lounge chairs as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention with the plunge pools, hot and cold. So you have both options. So we have some treatment rooms all along here. And then we do have cabanas that you can get outdoor treatments at, maybe like a massage or something like that. They have here on the back end. And here's a look at one of those outdoor treatment cabanas. You see they have the massage tables lined up there. You can get a couple's massage or something like that. Maybe they have a ceiling fan in there. Keep things nice and breezy. And here's a better look at the fountain area. They call it the relaxation area. So you have it here on this side and on the other side as well. Let's take a quick look at a treatment room here, an interior treatment room. So you see they got the table there, all the equipment that they can use, all the things set up. It's very serene, got the soft music, soft lighting in here. Very, very relaxing. And I've come inside the male side of the restroom area here, but it's on both. So you do have a sauna and a steam room, unfortunately closed right now due to COVID-19 protocols. They do have showers here. There's a sink area. And then around here, we do have lockers and a changing area and the restrooms themselves. Before we leave the area, I wanted to point out back over there, there's the fitness center, there's the spa where we just came from, donut shop right there on the left. If we actually turn here, you come right back out to the theater area. So I didn't realize that it's not really too much marked of a path there. There is a small sign there, but the bush is kind of blocking it. But if you take this path, it'll take you right to the fitness center, the spa, or the donut shop. All right, so straight through there at the end is the spa and fitness center, donut shop there, beach house there, Butler Elite Lounge here. And we're gonna go through this way. Like I mentioned before, if you go across there, you'll end up next door at the other resort. We're gonna come and take a right here to finish out this area of this resort. I will say, I was hesitant to come down this because you can see it's almost like a road here. It looks like a backstage area, but they actually told me this is the way to come to get to the next section of the resort. So don't be afraid, you're allowed to come through here. As we make our way back here, you see this big fence that says Red Lane Silent Zone, because we're on the outside of where those outdoor treatment areas were. Like that's one there with the tiki hut. So back there on the back side of the spa, that's why it's a quiet zone. But we're gonna keep going through here, find our next area. All right, let's use our signs here to help us. So again, back that way where we just came to the spa and the fitness center, you can see St. Lawrence House, that's accommodations building. We do have the Greenhouse restaurant and the Heart and Soul Deli over on this side. So that's what we're coming to check out here. Now, first thing when we come up, we do see the bar out here. It is covered. It's not a swim up bar, just a standard bar. Walk up, covered with ceiling fans, which is very nice. And then we do have our next pool area. We have a pool back here as well. No waterfalls or anything, but there is a whirlpool, loungers with umbrellas, and they do of course have towels here should you need them. And you'll never know what kind of wildlife you'll see here. And with chicks. And this is the Oasis bar, by the way, with the Oasis pool. But next to that, we turn and find our sign for the Greenhouse restaurant. You see it says highest quality, handcrafted in Sandals Barbados, because this is a locally sourced, healthy, forward-thinking, like organic, a lot of stuff inside of this restaurant. So it's a very special restaurant here at Royal Barbados. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Check-in desk right when we come in. I love the artwork in here. It's very natural feeling, again, very organic, focused, locally sourced, sustainability, that kind of thing on the menu here. So reservations are required, but there's no dress code. It's just resort casual for when you dine here at the Greenhouse. Wow, this is really cool in here. I like it. And they also have tables and chairs on the covered patio outside, so you can do some al fresco dining as well. Next door and connected to the Greenhouse is Heart and Soul Surf, Sun, and Smoothies, as the name would suggest. They do have smoothies in here, but it's also a deli. They have sandwiches and other things as well. And again, same thing as next door at the Greenhouse. They do have outdoor dining, al fresco, as we like to say, available as well. But let's see what the interior of the restaurant looks like. So they actually have it locked off right now, but it's not a big location. You can see everything right here from the outside. See, they have that fresh fruit over there. So they'll get your smoothies, get your sandwiches, things like that. Again, it's a deli and like a juice and smoothie bar here at Heart and Soul. And the last thing in this South Seas Village area is the St. Lawrence building, which is just rooms, of course, and they do have swim up suites here as well. A nice pool there. You can enjoy that if you'd like, or they have the higher accommodations should you choose to go for that instead. And just to give an idea on our map, this is the area we've just toured here, the South Seas Village. So now we're gonna come back out to the main area and head out through this area of the resort. All right, so there's a look again at that road slash path that we took to get back to that area of the resort. Here's the area we've already been through. And I kind of want to just point out, you can use this basically as a dividing line between the two resorts. So when you're on this big road or path here, this way is going to be Royal Barbados. This way is going to be Sandals Barbados. So different resorts split up, but you can go in between them, use the features at either one. But this is kind of your dividing line. We're going to head back to the left and finish up our tour of Royal Barbados. So gift shop and theater to our left. We have the Lover's Lane bowling alley straight ahead of us, and we're going to turn to the right now, head towards the beach to finish out the rest of this resort. I do want to point out they have this cool little, I'm not sure if they use this as a stage or anything, but they have lights and stuff up there, and it does say Sandals. Could be a good photo opportunity. And then as we enter this area, you're gonna see lots of fountains. Again, the foliage, the landscaping, beautiful throughout. They'll have like these kind of things, suspended swing chairs, they have hammocks, and lots of fun stuff out in this area. Now, the buildings along the perimeter, so on the left and on the right, are going to be accommodation buildings. So you're going to have rooms and suites in those. Except here on the right, there's some actual public spaces up top there. We'll get to that in just a little bit, but I kind of want to cover this middle courtyard area first. So you have the nice covered gazebo with the lounge chairs and tables, giant chests over there. They have a croquet lawn set up here. You can get your croquet mallets and balls right over there. And they have these different gazebos spread throughout that you can use and lounge on. They also have shuffleboard across there, so you can play shuffleboard. They have all the equipment set up right over there next to the court. And here's a better look at the giant chessboard and the shuffleboard courts. All right, let's take another look at our map because it might be easier to explain this on the map. So here's that courtyard area we're in right now with the chess and the shuffleboard and the gazebos. Like I said, here's the Lover's Lane bowling alley right there in the craft bar. So this is a rooms building, this is a rooms building, this is a rooms building. There's a restaurant and bar at the end. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Now on this side is also rooms buildings, but as I mentioned, there are some things here at the top that are public. So that's where we're actually gonna go. We're gonna go inside the buildings here on the right, but we're gonna head up to the top. Look for that round rotunda up there and those cool lights over there. That's where we're gonna head, and we're gonna get a great bird's eye view while we're up there. Let's head up. All right, so I took the elevator up all the way to the 6th floor. That is the top, and that's where we find ourselves. We turn around here and we see the first thing when we come out is the Sky Bar, appropriately named because we are up in the air. Of course, it is a bar, so you can get your drinks on there. When we come over next to the Sky Bar, check this out, rooftop pools. How about this? That's right, we have pools up here, infinity style pool. They have pool over there, and there's tables and chairs all throughout this area. You can come all the way to the edge here. Check it out. Oh my gosh, the view is outstanding. Look at that gorgeous water out there. You got the waterfall coming off the end of the pool here, like I said, kind of an infinity style. And you can see this whole area, get a great look at the whole resort. Barbados in general, very nice. So to kind of get oriented here, we saw almost all of the resort that we saw so far is that way, right? Then we came through here, there's that little stage area I mentioned, and I said would be a good photo op, and then the courtyard area. We have the chess and the shuffleboard down below us. Like I mentioned, these are rooms here in the building. You have swim up suites there. Same on the other side, you have rooms across with the swim up suites, and then we come to this pool area. And I think it's actually really good to come up here because it's kind of easier to show a pool area from up above. It is so awesome though. So of course you're gonna have loungers and covered umbrellas, like things like that all throughout the area. They do have like the little fire pits they'll light up at night. Wanted to point out though, you have the little whirlpool pool area right there. There's a shelf there where it says Sandals. That's actually in the water. It's just a shallow shelf with the chairs on it. And then down at the end, you have another whirlpool, there at the circular area, and then that just giant pool that goes on out. And it's really cool. I'll show you when we go back down. At the end, it's like an infinity style, and it's just so awesome looking out to the beach there as well. So it's just a great view here from the top. As I mentioned, the pool areas, you have the tables, and under the covered gazebo with the chairs, you have the lounge chairs, you have day beds up here, suspended swing chairs as well, and then all the way wrap around here on the Sky Bar. But now we're gonna go over here because there's a couple things to see in that area. So we can see there on the sign, this is the French restaurant, and they have been saying La Parisienne, so that's what I'm gonna say. I don't know, I don't speak French, but that's what they've been saying, so we'll go with that. This, of course, the French restaurant here on resort. This does require reservations, and it is a resort evening dress code, so you will need to dress up a bit to come to this one. Let's see if we can go inside and get a quick look at it. So here's a good look at the restaurant, and the really cool part is that they have this patio outside that you can dine on as well. You see they have the cool lights suspended up above, so completely open air out there. If you want to enjoy your French cuisine, you may do so. And it just continues to wrap around. They have the tables, the chairs, of course. Oh, a nice, it's a cool booth setup. And look, with these big picture windows, you can just see all throughout the island, out the resort, and then out to that beautiful Caribbean sea water. And that's gonna do it from up here. Let's head back down. We'll check out the pool from the ground level, and we'll see those last few things there at the end. Check out the beach, and we'll be done. All right, back at sea level. So there was our chess and shuffleboard there, and then this is kind of the pool area. Oh, look, a Sandals cat. Yay, always fun. So you see the pool area is kind of elevated there. It does have the glass all around it. Not gonna go up and look at that in detail because we already saw it from up above. So we're just gonna go around here and check out some public areas. Again, these are just rooms here. You see the swim up suites. We're gonna check out some public areas down here at the end. So at the end of the pool here, we do see our bar, not swim up, but just a standard bar there. But we turn to our left and we find Neptune's Mediterranean Seafood. So the cuisine is obvious from the name. No reservations required here, no dress code, and it's completely open air. Even though it's covered, it's open air right out to the beach and the Caribbean Sea. Have lots of tables and chairs in here. You can enjoy the music from the bar. It's a really cool spot. And when we step out of Neptune's, this was the cool part of the pool I was talking about. Look at that glass wall right at the end, flowing over waterfall style into the reservoir down below. So cool how they did this pool here. And we have reached the end of the resort, so the last thing to show here is the beach. They have all kinds of lounge chairs, umbrellas, like covered little dome things that you can use here out on the beach. Perfect white sand, and then you have the gorgeous blue and green waters of the Caribbean coming in here. They do have these rock areas built out to kind of help break up the waves. Now sometimes when the tide's really coming in, it's kind of gonna just go over those and you'll still have quite a few waves coming in. But like right now, it's breaking it up pretty nice, so it's keeping things nice and smooth. So you can just enjoy this whole beach area. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. And just take it all in. Enjoy it. They can get you drinks from the bar, anything you need. You can do special wedding things. You see they have that little arch set up. We're gonna have a wedding ceremony. They have a spot right there for it. You can also pay and do candlelight dinners out here. So they will set up a table and chairs with the candles, obviously, white tablecloth, all that stuff, flowers. They'll put up tiki torches, and you'll have a private dinner here at night under the stars or during sunset, right out at the beach, listening to the waves coming in. And just taking it all in. This is what it's all about. This is why you come to Sandals Royal Barbados. All right, friends, that's going to do it for today's tour of Sandals Royal Barbados. We love this resort. It's beautiful. It has so much to offer and so many unique features that no other Sandals resort has. We have loved our stay here. We've enjoyed being able to go next door to Sandals Barbados. Again, if you're interested in the tour of that, check that out on our playlist on our YouTube channel, as well as those daily videos. But we hope you found today's video helpful and informational. And if you're interested in coming to Sandals Royal Barbados, or staying next door at Sandals Barbados, or going to any other Sandals resort in the Caribbean, maybe even taking the family to beaches, Sandals family brand, we can make any and all of that happen. As travel advisors, we partner directly with Sandals. We have a fantastic relationship with them, and we would love to help get you here. So feel free to reach out via that travel agent information you can find in the description of this video. You can also visit our website, hoffmanhappytravels.com. We'll look forward to hearing from you soon. Oh, and hey, if you've recently booked a Sandals or beaches stay within the last 14 days, you can transfer your reservation to our agency. That is completely free of charge as well, and we would be able to assist you the rest of the way. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us for today's video, but we'll see you next time. Happy travels!